Hello my friends, welcome to this video, which is part of the amazing series about the reorganization of the studio. And in this video I will be talking about the shelves to be placed on a rack. In my case, I am very keen on limiting the use of resources. I use old boards. These boards were essentially found in the street, but also had some other boards from a previous life that I recycled as well. And one of the challenges is how to make that the boards are well fitting together. So for this, we will be using cheville for wood. This sounds totally logic, even though when trying, it wasn't so easy to do. So the purpose of the video is also to show you how this is working. Let's go. So here we'll be using wood butts. Pay attention, this is quite a difficult exercise. You have to be extremely precise. So here I start to take a reference on both sides. Okay. As you have to be very precise, I will show you a thing which is really nice, which is using nails for making the references. So you put the nail more or less in the middle, if possible straight. So this is one. Okay, we fix it with speed clamps, and then you make sure that it's well aligned, that it's also straight. And once it's well aligned, you take a hammer and then you hit the one which is not fixed, in making sure that there's nothing happening. In terms of alignment. And now we should have the marks on both sides. One here. One here. Here, these are the wood butts, and you see here it's 8 millimeters. So I'm taking from my drills the wood 8, and now I'm going to drill the half of this length on each side. And this here is very important. You have to take the needle of the top of the drill. This is extremely precise and gives excellent results. Okay. take the hammer and now we put both sides together. So the problem is with the nails, very often you won't see exactly the marking, so you can also make this way. You put the butts into one piece, then you make sure it's well aligned, and then you're making marking. And this has to be very precise, otherwise it won't fly. And careful, because horizontality is really super important here, otherwise they won't stick together. And then you plug them together. Here the ideal solution is wood butts, but here, given the quality of the wood, it doesn't work. So we'll be using the remains of the board I took yesterday off from the wall. So now you have to be perfectly sure of the well alignment of the boards. And now we can put this patch. Another option is to nail the boards on a cleat here, and this will become the shelves of wood recuperation in the version chic. And first of all, we measure the length. Here it is 1.8 centimeters. Then we're marking the hole. So now we're taking the references for putting the butts, the wood butts. I tried these super techniques with the nails on these old boards. The problem here was that with the agglomerated wood or even old boards, it didn't work because you couldn't see the marking at all. That's it, my friends. This video about how to put together some boards for creating a shelf is now finished. I hope that it has been useful to you. I hope that you liked the video. If it's the case, please leave me a like or subscribe to the channel. I was also incidentally working on the realization of some advertisement boards with my brand on it. So if you have some interest in this, don't hesitate to join the next video. Otherwise, see you soon on Happy Hour TV 1.